Okay, so it's fight time. So these are the guys who tried to kill us by tricking us to go into a crematorium and trying to grab some stuff in there. That really wasn't any stuff. But anyway. And they're trying to kill us and they don't even know who we really are. That's the funny part. Okay, so. Gimpy. Excuse me, hiccups. So I'm going to start Gimpy off over here in a little bit of cover. Abelard. Wants to dive. Oh, the Servitor isn't a bad guy. I'll have Abelard start off over here. Closer to these guys, I can hack and slash them. Take out the enemy. Okay, where's the nearest restaurant? And is it, how expensive is it? And what's the dress code? Argenta. Do hack and slash too with that. Yes, yeah. Cover over there. So we have 3 Psykers. Only 3. Okay, where do we want the front line to be? We're going to make this the front line here, because that's what he can do. You guys, back line. Allies in the backline area gain 50% cover efficiency and dodge, and more dodge reduction. And the rear. Allies in the rear deal more range damage and over penetration, critical hit chance. So back here. There's a way to rotate this. But this will be fine.
Cogitation failed.
That.
Request approved.
There. That'll work. Yeah, so action points. Got plasma count. He can actually just do area effect here, or do you want to cleave them? Strike, brutal strike, or sweep. No idea.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends.
They don't have a whole lot of health. They're gonna get squished. Definitely gonna get squished. Unfortunately, you can't get it right there, which would be nice, so.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
This will be fine. It's a brutal strike. That's actually all around him. That'll work. Oh, look, they died. I say we take off and nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Yeah, but we don't want to do that because we actually want this planet under our... Well, there's a lot of people on this planet that may not appreciate that too much, and we don't want to ruin our reputation. So, not that I'm opposed to it, I just don't want to, you know... We have a reputation to protect. Or develop. Oh look, it's Cassio. So how many of you guys want to die? So press the advantage. Powers our next attack to deal more
Isn't
damage.
this a job for the serfs?
Then use your little vicious eye and kill him. Can't really see that. Although she comes out. It'll be fine, right?
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Only tomes? This one can't really see. Oh, we can see those three. Oh, look, she gets to go again still. Because that's how her stuff works. Some of them may die, but is a sacrifice that you're willing to make. Yes, it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make for them.
If I may.
Sadly, that did not kill them, though. I mean, they're on fire, but... Oh, she moved out of her area, that's why. We should have set that area up here. Anyway, Adira. Somewhat covered. Forewarn herself so she dodges better. Now, then we want to hunt down the prey, which is...
But of course. On it.
So she got more than one marked, right? That's what it's like. So. I should have marked him too. Oh, he's got a lot of health. Oops.
Anything else?
Analyze.
Was that you? Or
Needs to analyze better.
That's gotta hurt.
Ow. Well, sort of. Oh, look, you get parry.
Suffering is part
Ow.
of the trial.
Stop that. Magenta. So if she stays here, tells them to dodge, you can shoot both of those guys. Let's do that. Okay, so controlled shot. Soldiers and their allies will automatically
I'll
dodge.
do it.
Dodging. Do the running gun. So her attack doesn't take up so many movement points or action points. Shoot.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Killed the firing pattern.
Still managed to shoot your friend. I thought that didn't work. Over penetration, some shots are able to pierce enemies through and deal damage not only to them, but also to the character standing behind them. So that's what we just did. Oh look, they're on fire. I keep forgetting she has
I refuse.
that. Shoot him.
I'll do it.
He didn't make it. And this will boost her momentum because she shot two of them, so
That
might
is
as well
for
do
the
that.
weak.
High momentum.
Oh, look, she's got her firearm mastery. So she can shoot him quite a bit.
I am his will made manifest.
Just left.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, come on.
I'll do it.
I mean, it's not a ton of damage, but it's working.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, he is marked. And that's it for her. Abelard. Okay, so we're going to mark the, or make this guy a sworn
It
enemy,
will be done.
so we do more melee damage to him. Then we're going to do a reckless
At your
strike,
beck
so
and
we do
call.
more damage to him. And then we're going to actually do damage to him.
It will be done.
Repost it, I guess. That on, so he doesn't take as much damage. And then this is allies within 3 cell radius. We get +2 to deflection,
I will do my duty.
which is only those two. Yippee. So that guy's already on fire. Let's have Abelard do his thing. It worked. Let's make Dagon. So. Push it.
At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
No problem. Yuppie still has stuff to do. He wants to burn. You can Gimpy see. See him. See him. So looks like
I
you.
will triumph.
And forgot to turn that on. Oh well. So orchestrate the flames. Basically what this means is you can't stop yourself from burning.
Guides me.
You can try to put yourself out. Actually, I don't even think you can do that. It's an automatic roll. For him, it doesn't matter. He's going to keep burning and burning and burning. Dodging.
Can I fall back now?
Dodging, dodging. So, Pascal. That thing's going to be a problem. Combat servitor with the 115 health. Still front line. Could make this the front line area, which I think we will. Okay, so front line. And gain a bonus to armor, and enemies suffer more damage from the source, so you guys right there. He's gonna die from the fire. These guys are gonna die too, but we'll make sure they die.
My competencies are not that
Oh, we
universal.
can't see.
Explorers know one route. Forward. Request approved.
That's the front line there. Oh yeah, you can only do one per turn now. First turn you can set up all three, but now we can only move one at a time. Weapons. Oh, they're actually kind of healthy, aren't they? Good for the burning.
Running binary override. The scriptural prognosis is favorable. My vow is to dance you.
That worked. Oh, because it's the front line, so they're taking more damage. That worked really well. Just inflicts one exploit on all enemies in combat, then makes a free attack against the target. Let's see how accurate that is. So this is second weapon, so that's his pistol.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
That worked. Can't complain. Okay, Cassia. Who's left? That guy back there, the clerk. That guy over there. Should get it. See if we can give Adira a free turn. Yes, we
I
can.
am a navigator, not a servitor.
Yeah, so she can zap that guy. Oh, he's not burning, but he will die easily. Yes, yeah. Turn to cover.
Emperor, give me strength.
Your authority. Pierces allies resolved by 6 until the end of combat. I keep forgetting to use this stuff.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
It is. Who wants to die? Gaze at that guy or show him the stare. He wants to die.
Me? If you insist, Lord, as duty demands.
Oh look, she gets a free. That's right, she gets 2 turns.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
She's a monster. She's a monster. And she still has another attack. She still has 1 more attack. Why does she keep getting more attacks? Like I said, she's a monster. And she's a good monster, but she's still a monster. Here, we'll buff up Pascal. Dira. Kill that guy. Wow, we have no veil degradation.
But of course. All gone.
Kimmy's here dead.
Anything else?
Dodge. Okay. Magenta. That one's a problem. He's not. Oh, he's got a decent health too, doesn't he? Probably shoot him. Hey, Battle, welcome back. Happy Thursday.
Rejoice in battle! Doubt is for the weak.
Shots.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Oh, you, my Emperor!
You need to do more damage. This gun isn't doing as much damage as I was hoping it was going to do.
I'll do it.
Controlled shot. Abelard. So again, he's going to be a problem there. Sniper.
Indeed.
Damage. Okay, no. But we don't want to move here anyway. This is our front. No, wait a minute. This isn't our front line, is it? Or is it? Shit. I think this is still considered our front line. Can't be. You see him? Same from there, though. Watch him burn.
I will triumph.
Okay, then we make sure you burn forever.
I need
And keep forgetting to
guidance.
use this. I can move this button. I can.
I will not stoop to this.
Yes, you will. Okay, so Gimpy's got 2 points left. I need 2 for this, so Avalok take another shot.
At your beck and call.
It's working. It's working. Done for now. Okay, Pascal. Clan allies and backline area gain 70% cover efficiency. Dodge, dot, rear. More range damage, better crit chance. It's back in this way. Yeah, I think we're good for now. Change anything. Shoot him? This is Gimpy News. Talk to me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, move here.
Activating calculated fury algorithm.
Let's see. Stuff up here, make it easier to hit. Oh, sorry. Now we take those away.
Your
Make it easier to hit.
Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
And shoot him.
Insignificant value.
Hey, no problem. Who's left? This guy? Well, you're doomed.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
She can see him. He's doomed. He's doomed.
If I may,
And I forget to
Me?
activate that.
if you insist, Lord Captain.
She's not done yet. She still has another one of these to use.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Hey, no problem. Ah, it hurts, says Dagon. He lifts his bloodied face. Gaspalardo clutches his wounded body. This crematorium is going to have its hands full today. Adelia, you stopped shooting. Oh no, Dad. Chaplain looks at the carnage around him matter-of-factly. Wonderful. This is a funeral Dens would be proud of. Treat their wounds. I'm not in a killing mood. Should I kill them? Oh, this is that girl's father. I'm not in a killing mood. Will do, says the chaplain. I would ask the esteemed guest to stay for a moment longer. We still have an important bit of business to take care of. Chaplain shrugs indifferently. Are we done with the firing squads? I would like to finally resolve the matter of Denz's inheritance, and after that, give him a proper send-off. That was awkward. That little sequence there. And so, according to the deceased will, all the Bellardo's fortune goes, not to his worthless son Cass, not to his brainless mate Dagon, but to Fidelio, a mysterious new heir. However, I believe a certain party would like to intervene in this process. Chaplain looks straight at you and chuckles. I still have a question. Who, in the name of the Golden Throne, is Fidelio? If Fidelio were here, if they were to know about their status as their heir, they would have made themselves known by now. And if it's not you, sir, then I suppose we'll never know the truth. But we can make our own truth, can't we? We're on footfall. Names and ideas are traded and used here in every way imaginable. And so all that remains is to recognize you as Fidelio. And so be it. I am Fidelio, and the inheritance is mine. I find that Caspelardo should inherit. Fortune of the right blood. Dagon, Denton's mate, deserves to be the heir. No, albeit. He tried to kill me, bastard. As it is written in the will, so be it. I will see to all the formalities and make sure you receive all the deeds to the property. Profit factor gained 1. So we're richer now. Cass lets out a sigh of frustration. So much for the life without a care in the world. Delia, get your things. Your daddy needs a good drink of 4-5. First mate Dagon. I see. Dagon does not say another word, merely gives you a long, furious look. Chaplain looks at the coffin. I would like to say goodbye to my old friend. Crematorium is a bit wrecked now, but who needs a crematorium? Dens loved having his enemies drenched in promethium and burned. They didn't call him Jerry Can Dens for nothing. I think it'd be a nice gesture to send him on his way in the same fashion. Thankfully, it's easy enough to procure a jerry can of promethium on footfall. Abelard nods in approval. Fitting. Chaplain gives you a sidelong glance. Want to stay and watch? I have other business to attend to. That pirate's camp doesn't deserve the honor of my attendance. I'm leaving. With pleasure. Well, let's get started, I guess.
I am the harbinger of discord.
Now let the fire start. Needs more fire. Prepare for battle. Why? Fighting. Yeah, I didn't think we were actually fighting. But everybody's dead. Leather armor. M40 autogun. Take a look at that. But these things are going into cargo zone. That's all they had? That kind of crap?
I tread a path unexplored.
I wonder they lost so horribly. Their gear sucks. I don't think we need more of these sniper rifles. These are fairly not good. Well, they're... Yeah. Armored body glove. So, we have as many of those we want to, so we can send those to the cargo zone.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Okay, so that's done.
Let's seize the opportunity.
So that's this whole area. The atrium. So, Leech's Palace. I guess we should go to the palace. Go see what's going on over there. All this common football mostly.
World trembles beneath my feet.
Apparently they're not very good at their jobs. We'll just walk on through. Then it will be slippery as a snake, like any seasoned operator. I don't need any voices in my head to predict that. My patience, remember the way out, dismissed. The tall man is in austere gray clothes makes a show of looking past the woman he's addressing. Oh, this guy's actually got a little portrait there on the left. Vladian. Who's that? What's Ozzy put such harsh words into your mouth? You talk like you're an imperial clerk, not one of us. The woman who is standing with her back to you lets out an ostentatious sigh. Then her tone changes dramatically. Where's my cargo, Vladian? Falco has it, doesn't he? So that's how you do business with your old friends these days. So you don't remember. Then the help will remind you. Guards, escort her out. Hidari, move. The massive dark guard leans down to the woman and says in a lowered voice, Jay, get going while he's letting you. Go drown your sorrows at the Amasecus and thank your lucky stars you were able to walk out the door. You won't get the chance next time. Find a disgraced stranger. First an insult, now threats. I see. Courtesy and tact are no longer a valued commodity on footfall. Oh well, I'll find myself a better deal. She turns on her heel and heads toward the exit. As she passes you by, she gives you a quick once-over, winks at you, then immediately turns away with a flip of her jet black hair. The tall man who has long since noticed your presence is studying you intently. Vladian Tokara, Liege of Footfall, let us please proceed to my office. A spread befitting a visitor of your rank is waiting. Your entourage will be accommodated nearby. I was expecting a welcome more befitting a visit from a road trader, not a scene. My apologies. It was no sign of disrespect toward your esteemed personages. Please allow me to prove it. While you're engaged in small talk, you get a chance to take the measure of Liege Tokara. His expression is aloof and focused, his gestures curt and firm, and his speech calm and quiet, as though he is used to people always listening to what he says. Judging by his observant gaze, he has been studying you in turn this whole time. He straightens his chair and says in a polite but completely indifferent tone, Let us talk business. On behalf of the elite of Footfall Station, I offer you my condolences, Lord Von B. We mourn Lady Theodora's loss, and we hope this sentiment is taken as a sign of our good intentions and willingness to cooperate. Thank you. A terrible loss for all of us. I've heard more sincere expressions of grief. Thank you. I hope that under your guidance the dynasty can recover from this blow and attain even greater power. I am impressed by your prudence, your decision to arrive on Footfall incognito without announcing either the death of the previous rogue trader or your own status. It was quite wise. Rumors will spread sooner or later. It's impossible to keep secret something that's known to the thousands of people serving on a void ship. But for now, you are free to reap the benefits of anonymity, whatever. I've heard much about your rare acumen, or should I say, about the profoundly impressive results you managed to achieve by using it. I have always had a fondness for individuals who can destroy their enemy or gain a powerful ally with a few well-phrased sentences or precisely issued orders. The corners of his mouth twitch, bringing his aggression dangerously close to a genuine smile. As you may have noticed, Footfall is currently in a state of crisis. Its people would benefit from the patronage of a figure such as yourself. Who is that woman the wardens threw out? His expression hardens and he makes a frustrated gesture. A dead woman walking. Some, however, will still call her Jay Hidari, a small-time hustler with big ambitions that will lead her to a sticky end. And Lord Imperium succeeded. It's strange. A small-time hustler, even a particularly audacious one, wouldn't likely quarrel in public with a figure as important as the Liege of Footfall. What seems stranger still is that the Liege knows this small fry by name. She is irrelevant. Since I'm the one in control of the situation on Footfall, I can speak on behalf of all of its noteworthy residents. I was attacked right at the docks. An outrageous stunt, a show of disrespect for both you and me. Sadly, such incidents on Footfall are akin to natural disasters, impossible to predict or preempt. They simply happen. Many consider Footfall to be a pirate den, but believe me when I say there is a difference between organized crime and gangs of thugs who have nothing to lose. You were attacked by the latter. The Anvers are a gang of punks who spit on our customs and hierarchy. Even their leader is more akin to an ideologue, a rabble-rouser who calls for people's heads, not a commander. Sooner or later, we will find him and have him strung up. That will likely cool his followers' enthusiasm. Behind the carefully built facade of composure, you sense anger. It appears that this man is not used to losing control, but that is exactly what is happening. I'd like to know more about the Anvers gang. Why haven't they been dealt with yet? Sorry for the loss of your assistant. Negligence of which you do business is insulting for an individual of my stature. I can tell they've been a real pain for you. I bet you'd love to get those jokers, wouldn't you? Come on, admit it. You would, wouldn't you? I'd like to know more about the Anvers gang. Why haven't they been dealt with? He grits his teeth slightly before answering. I've been using all my resources to delay the moment when the station is hit by famine. I haven't gotten around to the Anvers yet. As detrimental as they are, they're no players. When their leader dies, the rest will scatter. Sorry for the loss of your assistant. What? Your words seem to perplex him for a moment, but his face remains cold. Oh, that. Yes, her death was a regrettable development. His assistant was who greeted us at the port when we landed, and she was killed when we were, ambushed. Nothing I could do about it. It was how the fight started. So, again, not really my fault. What's the situation in the region? Troubling. Xenos raids are growing more frequent. Trade is suffering and fringe worlds are going under. Rumors of atrocities being committed by enemies of humanity are causing excessive panic due to their exotic nature. The core of the Imperium forces in the Coronis Expanse have departed for the sector's borders to combat the Xenos threat. There has been no word from them for a while. And again, with the distance and the current issues with astropaths, that is not entirely out of the ordinary. Still, we are not yet alone. From several of the worlds hit by the Xenos attacks, we've received reports of fierce warriors who descended from the sky and entered the fray. The fragmentary accounts lead me to believe that the blessed Adeptus Astartes are operating in the Coronis Expanse, and I await news of their victories with great anticipation. Have there been any Xenos attacks on Footfall? No, there haven't. Attacking Footfall is generally not a particularly reasonable thing to do. Many ships are docked here at any given time, and even the listed weapons on board them would make for a decent fighting force. And that's not even to mention the firepower that our esteemed merchants have shamefully hidden from the station's customs officials. For us here, Xenos are more of a source of income than a threat. He freezes, gauging your reaction. Are we talking about dealing in Xenos artifacts here? You should consider your words more carefully. An admission like that sounds dangerously close to heresy. I hear you. You must have misunderstood. What I meant was, loyal servants of the Emperor often trade their spoils here on Footfall, including those claimed in battles with otherworldly beasts. Any other forms of interaction with the Xenos are, of course, persecuted without mercy. What sort of patronage do you seek from me? Protection. Not military protection, but a different kind of security. You have, of course, already encountered difficulties with warp navigation on your way here. I'm afraid the scope of these difficulties extends far beyond this area. Reports of disrupted routes and ships vanishing during short jumps are coming in from across the entire sector. Communication with the Calixus sector has been extremely unstable. Of the ships that have dived into the Maw in recent years, none have yet returned. The last ship that came through the Maw from the other side was struck by a temporal anomaly. Jump took almost 2 decades in real space-time. Your warp test succeeded. You have heard of periods of warp instability, including cases where the Maw would become completely inaccessible for navigation for years on end, thus temporarily cutting off the Coronis Expanse from the Imperium. Even so, Palladium's words are particularly alarming. It seems that something has had a profound effect on the Maw. And this brings us to our main issue. Footfall is a repair shipyard and a trading post. We barely produce anything ourselves and are largely dependent on incoming shipments, especially food shipments. The station, naturally, has some reserves, but the supply issues didn't start yesterday. Footfall would be obliged if House Fund V would assist us by signing a contract for food deliveries. I can't be the only one you've asked for help. Naturally, I tried contacting other rogue traders, but the terms of House Corda have bled Footfall dry, and as for the esteemed Caligos winter scale, instead of a food shipment from him, I received a transport and the Navica packed with refugees. I had to send them off to Fausto. So many extra mouths to feed would have only worsened the crisis further. I suppose all these warp fluctuations must have created more pressing concerns for Lord Winterscale, and so I put my faith in you, the third and last of Footfall's allies. Excuse me. So much reading. So Footfall is cut off from the shipments, and local gangs are running wild, and local hustlers are throwing them tantrums in your residence. Are you positive you're in control of the situation? If you're so fond of my acumen, then do not insult it by putting on a brave face now. We both know that you have far greater need of me than I have of you. He listens with a stony expression. You are very perceptive. Well, now you know what you're buying. The situation is difficult, but should you decide to offer your support, you'll forget about the existence of trading hubs other than Footfall, because you won't have more loyal friends anywhere else. Another little blah. So what are the terms of this deal? It's simple. A delivery of food shipments from your fertile world, Janus. I imagine, and I'm quite familiar with that jewel of the Von V Protectorate, is in exchange for fair payment. Get on your knees and ask properly, then I will help. Payment will be unfair, as I will be robbing you blind, but you will remain in charge. Do we have a deal? Very well, I will help you with the food shipments. I will help Footfall, but not for the desire for profit. I have no interest in obtaining any favors in kind of or becoming your patron. Only in saving people's lives. I won't help you. Deal with your problem yourselves. I will help you with the food shipments. I don't really care about Iconoclast too much. Do I? I don't know. Anyway, I'll help you with the food shipments. He takes a quick sip from his glass. I am immensely obliged, your lordship. I assume you're going to need time to get the shipments up and running. I can wait. On my end, I promise you complete cooperation with your endeavors. I have some questions. Where does one go to make a few deals here on the station? Here. I am the main dealer of the station, and it would be disrespectful of me to suggest that you take your business to Footfall traders of lesser importance. Still, you might take an interest in a few people of note. For example, Reverend Hieronymus, who we already talked to, the servant of the Celestial room to purchase sacred relics from captains and other traders, stuff. If you're looking for goods that can entertain you, find Octaviana at the establishment called the Adeptus, and that's where I'm heading to. The chemical bliss that she offers is refined and possesses a satisfactory degree of purity. Just don't ask her to pour you her signature drink. It's meant for common footfall rabble, not discerning clientele. I'm interested in your wares. I'm at your service. So, for him. So, after everything we haven't really done anything for him yet. So, drugs. Increase the user's resolve by 2 for each level of Iconoclast, while increasing all to characteristics by 10 until the end of combat. That's not good. This little stub revolver. Medkit. Pick up the gun. I'll take medkits too, because pick them up while you can. And reputation. What does he actually want? Hide the untradeable. Show the tradable. So jewelry is worth 300. that one. Mission's only 100. Weaponry's only 100. The jewelry's only the good stuff. That's fine. So 900. It's only worth 900. Yeah, because that's 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, sure. Not much in reputation there, but I'm sure we'll be coming back. Oh, look, our profit factor's up to 21. It was 17, I think. Obligated the government record system to provide resources and people to the crew. Okay, stuff. Oh, the den's inheritance was +1. Cool. So, richer and richer. So that gun. Gimpy is using. Oh, Gimpy's using a sniper, the long laser. It's not a sniper. Actually, it is. It's a sniper rifle, sort of, kind of. The Deadeye shot on it. We just picked up this little stub revolver. Nobody else is using a revolver. He's using sniper rifle too. She's got the bolters. He's got a plasma gun, plasma pistol. She's got the auto pistol, the Ripper. I don't think we have anything better for her. Scrapper auto pistol. So that actually is better. Where is it? It's hard to... Actually, the damage on that one is worse, but it's 3 to 5 versus 4 to 6. Better armor penetration. Better rate of fire. Range is the same. Ammo is a little bit more. So the Ripper auto pistol seems to be better. I have an increased penetration. I guess I'll have to, that's fine. It's no big deal. So regular auto pistol's not as good. Not as much ammo. Not much rate of fire, so those we should junk those. Axe, that goes in cargo. Regular chainsword. That cargo for now. Last pistols. We'll hold on to them for now. I don't think we're going to use them, but we'll see. Okay. So now what do we do?
The world will bow.
Ah. Foxmaster Victus. Lord Captain, I am pleased to report that the inspections have been completed and all identified system failures have been resolved. The Lord ship is ready to depart Footfall. The crew is waiting for your further instructions, and there is also a number of issues that need to be addressed. Of course there are. So hint, hint. Guess where we're going.
Embrace true power.
So there's no fast way to get out of here? No, who are you? Bastian Chorda, a well-groomed young man, calls out to you. He is clean-shaven and dressed in clothes that are expensive but unshowy, with a bright achillet embroidered in a prominent spot. Noble sir, a minute of your time, if you please. I am Bastian in Dorama Bastal Chorda, youngest cousin of House Chorda. Envoy of Incendia, okay, rogue trader of the by the grace of the most holy emperor, and you must be an envoy of Theodore von Bay. I noticed that you arrived on the esteemed lady's ship. Abelard, Corda. They are some of the most influential rogue traders in the Coronis Expanse, but not on footfall. The station is under the control of House Winterscale. Something tells me that we are about to hear a most curious offer, says Abelard under his breath so that only you can hear him. That's quite right, lady. I am Lady Theodore's envoy. Splendid. It's a pleasure to be speaking with an equal. Truth be told, I get a little flustered in the presence of the power that be. He smiles meekly. What do you wish to speak with me about? A matter of the utmost delicacy. You see, you've been to the residence of the Liege. Vladium almost certainly appealed to you for resistance in the enragement of shipments to Footfall. The Von V Protectorate is famed for the abundance of its main agri-world, Janus. It would be odd for him not to seize on such an opportunity when Footfall is on the verge of famine. However, the Corda dynasty pursues its own interest on Footfall. We have already announced our terms to the Liege, but he is stalling, I imagine, in hopes of getting a better offer from you. The Corda dynasty believes, he smiles and gives a slight shrug, that cooperation would be preferable for both rogue trader houses. If you refuse Vladium, thereby forcing him to agree to a deal with us, the Corda dynasty can promise you a share of the profits from the future contract, as well as certain other prerequisites. Everybody benefits. Argenta. The Emperor's most loyal servants should be more concerned with carrying his will through the stars and less with divvying a profit among themselves, she says disapprovingly, but quietly enough so that not to interrupt the negotiations, especially when the well-being of one of the Imperium's worlds is at stake, even one such as Footfall. Cassia. Behind your smile, Master Bastian, teal shadows swirl. Others may not see them, but your worry cannot escape my eye. What are you afraid of? Your house's wrath should these negotiations prove fruitless, or the wrath of House Von V? Nadir, who was yawning in boredom a moment ago, flinches and clutches her face, her fingernails digging into her skin. They're coming, again, brothers of the ones who came before. I just don't get it. Do they all have a death wish? I appreciate the warning, Adira. What? He stares at you in surprise, then turns around. Death to the off-warbler, the Anvers, blah blah blah. Oh, he didn't make it.
Your struggles are in vain.
He didn't make
You
it.
will fall.
Okay, so, got stuff over here, both sides. You're there. You're there. Far back, we can go there. Abelard. A little bit of cover. Genta, too far back. No. Scow. Ship there for now. Nassia's over to the side already. Okay, so I think we're good to go. Okay, so we're going to set up front line. Yeah, we'll work over here first.
Request approved.
The front line. Let's do their rear. There's Cassia, she's there.
Running binaric override.
There, and then back line here.
Request approved.
Okay, so no hack and hack. We're just working on these guys. We'll let Cassia and Nadira deal with those guys.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. The scriptural prognosis is
They're coming from behind us there. Didn't notice that at first, but there they are. Hack them to pieces.
my vow is destructive functions successfully terminated.
Yes, it was. I was supposed to take a break.
Hello, Gimpy. It is time to take a break.
I'm psychic.
Go get some more water while you are up.
I am psychic.
Your next break is in 1 hour.
Okay. Sorry. It's break time. I need to get up, stretch some legs, get some water. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Enjoy the dog and kitten. Be back shortly.